Hi, I'm Vanessa from A Math A. Today I'll be doing my past paper, which is 0606/12/February-March 2016. I'll be doing question 4. Now, in this question, they're asking us to sketch the graph of y equals to 2 minus x and y equals to the absolute value of 3 plus 2x. Now, sketch means that we are just approximating the graph and it doesn't need to be an accurate graph. So, to sketch the graph, I will first need to find the x and y value points. So, I'll be doing the first equation first. The first equation is y is equals to 2 minus x. I'll be taking x values from between -6 and 6 to find the y values. So, I'll be using -6, 6, 0, -3, and 3 as my as my x values. Now, with these x values that I have taken, I'll be finding the y values by putting the x values back into the equation, which is y equals to 2 minus x. So the first one goes like 2 minus -6, which is 8, 2 minus 6, which is -4, 2 minus 0, which is 2, 2 minus -3, which is 5, and 2 minus 3, which is -1. Now that we have 5 of the points, we can start plotting it on the graph. So I'll be doing so. So -6 and 8 is approximately here. 0, 2 is around here. -3, 5 is around here. 3 and -1 is around here. And finally, 6 and -4 around here. Now we connect all the lines to get that graph of the equation. And don't forget to mark that this is the graph for y equals to 2 minus x. Next, we're moving on to the second equation, which is y is equals to the absolute value of 3 plus 2x. So what's the meaning of absolute value? Absolute value means that the number must be a positive value. So if a negative value is found from the 3 plus 2x, we must multiply it by -1 to make sure that it becomes a positive value. So for these types of equation, the graph is normally like this. It's a letter V in which the line never crosses the negative side of the y-axis. So it always stays in the positive side. So it always stays on top and never go down the bottom. Never. This never happens. So now I'll be using the same method to find the points of x and y. I'll be also using the same exact x values, which is -6, 6, 0, -3, and 3, so that I can find the y values. So I put the x values back into the equation. The first one goes like 3 plus 2 times -6. As you can see, this gives me -9. Now I multiply this by -1 to make sure that the negative is gone. So my y value for -6 is 9. The next one is 3 plus 2 times 6, 15. The next goes 3 plus 2 times 0, which is 3. And then 3 plus 2 times -3. This gives me -3, and again I'll multiply it by -1 to make it a positive value, which is 3. And then finally 3 plus 2 times 3, which gives me 9. Now I will be plotting this on the equation too. -6, 9. Now as you can see here, for x value of 6, it gives me a y of 15. But since our graph is limited to only the y-axis -9 until 9, we'll just be skipping that value. So we skip 6 and 15. Next, we're going to 0, 3. 0, 3 is around here. -3, 3. -3, around 3 here. And then 3, 9. 3, 9 around here. And now we'll be connecting. And remember, the graph is a V. So as you can see, we have some of the plots. We're just missing the plot for when the graph touches the x-axis. So we're just approximating it. So we're just connecting the lines together. Until it touches the x-axis, but it cannot cross the x-axis. Just simply connect the marks you have made. Okay. So now we mark this graph as we have already found it, which is y equals to 3 plus. So that is how you sketch the graph. Next, we need to solve this equation. 3 plus 2x, the absolute value of 3 plus 2x is equals to 2 minus x. So the first step is we simply just ignore the absolute value sign. So this is the first method. 3 plus 2x is equals to 2 minus x. This gives us 3 minus 2 is equals to negative x minus 3x. 1 is equals to, oh, this is negative 2x, I'm sorry. Negative 2x. 1 is equals to negative 3x. So x is equals to negative 1 over 3. Now the second value is that we put a negative, we multiply the absolute value with negative. So negative 3 minus 2x is equals to 2 minus x. Negative 3 minus 2 is equals to x. Because we move the negative 2x to the other side, which makes it negative x plus 2x, becoming x. So negative 5 is equals to x. So as you can see, we have two values of x. So x is equals to negative 1 over 3 and x is equals to negative 5. But now we have to check to make sure that it is actually right. So we start with the first x. So we put it back into the equation. So 3 plus 2 times negative 1 over 3 is equals to 2 minus negative 1 over 3. This gives us, and you can use your equation for your calculator for this. 3 plus 2 times negative 1 over 3, and this gives us 7 over 3. 7 over 3 is equals to 2 minus negative 1 over 3. 7 over 3. So this is right, as this equal the right hand side equals to the left hand side. So the first x is right. Next we check for the second x. X is equals to negative 5. So we put it back into the equation again. 3 plus 2 times negative 5 equals to 2 minus negative 5. Now, 3 plus 2 times negative 5. This gives us negative 7. But as we remember, absolute values mean that it needs to be positive. So we multiply it by negative 1. Gives us 7. So 7 is equals to 2 minus negative 5. 7. This is also equaling. The right hand side is equals to the left hand side. So it is right. So both x's are right. So for both our x, so our x values are x is equals to negative 1 over 3 and x is equals to negative 5. And that is my explanation for the past papers. Thank you.